YouTube friends. It is rainy at No Idle Hands, and I'm here today on Thanksgiving 2022. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys if you celebrate Thanksgiving here in the United States. And for those of you who are not here in the United States, which I'm not sure if I have any foreign viewers yet. Anyway, it's just a day that we celebrate being thankful because the Indians helped out the Pilgrims many, many years ago so that they did not starve to death. That's kind of the bare bones of the holiday, just at its essence being thankful. So, I am not celebrating this year. Well, I mean, I celebrate every day, but I don't eat a big turkey dinner every day. I practice the art of gratitude every day. I find something to be grateful for or thankful for. So technically, I have Thanksgiving 365 days in the year. You know, it is what it is, right? The reason I'm not eating a big Thanksgiving meal this year, for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a travel nurse and I am about 2 hours from home. I probably could have gone to Thanksgiving dinner since I don't work tonight, but I did work last night, and so I'm just now getting up, and it's I don't know, somewhere around 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock now, Central Standard Time. So in the past, my family that has gotten together usually is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I missed it. It's like 2 hours ago, plus a 2-hour drive. By the time I got there, the dishes would be cleared away. And I mean, I'm sure they would still have me. There's probably still be family there to see, but, I'm tired. I didn't get to sleep till about 9. Woke up at, 2:30. So, because I'm just barely rolling out of bed. All I've done so far is put clothes on and taken my dog out to do his thing. Can't say the P word because he'll want to go again. So, I mean, big family get-togethers always bothered me anyway, as the antisocial person that I am. Too much noise, too much stuff going on, if I never minded having, Thanksgiving dinner for me and my kids and my parents, like that. But having the huge extended family get-togethers, wow. And especially when I was married to my ex-husband, those were huge. And that was a lot. That was a lot. So, like I said, I practice gratitude every day. I try to find at least 3 things every day that I'm grateful for. Usually more than 3, but I make a conscious effort to be grateful 3 times a day. That's just my standard, Other people, Anyway, so I do have an unusual stance on holidays anyway, because I have been a nurse for so long that, what are holidays? You celebrate whenever you can when you're a nurse, just like working the night shift last night kind of cuts into, anything. And like I said, I probably could have made a better effort to get there, but it wasn't high on my priorities. Do I miss the turkey dinner? Sure. But it's just food, I can have turkey anytime. And the family, yeah, I wish I could get together in smaller groups, smaller doses. But, it is what it is. So, as a travel nurse, I expected I would work all of the holidays because I volunteered. That's kind of what I do. Other people enjoy the holidays, and I would like them to have the opportunity to go if they want to see their family. For some people, that's the only time they see their family. But this year, however, I worked from midnight till 7, but I'm not working tonight. In fact, I'm on this 2 on, 2 off kind of crazy thing right now. So I worked last night, the night before last. So I'm off tonight, tomorrow night. Then I work Saturday and Sunday. And off Monday, Tuesday. And then I think I work Wednesday. It's got to be just Wednesday because I can't work Thursday. That would put me too many days in a week. Neither here nor there again. But it's just kind of, I mean, in some ways it's nice to be work 2, off 2. That way I kind of halfway keep a normal schedule. I had 5 days off prior to these, this time, and I kind of got turned around backwards, to be honest. It was hard to go back to work that first day after I'd been awake during the daytime for the last couple of days. So, work is work. I am now in my 6th week of the contract. Got 1 more day of the 6th week, and I think I figured I have 22 days left, something like that. 22 shifts left, somewhere there, about 20-ish. I'm not horribly in love with the place I'm at right now, but it's not bad. It's not the worst place I've been, not the best, but at least I'm coming to appreciate my home floor more and more every time when they float me somewhere else. I got floated again last night, and there again, grateful to be placed on the floor that I am on. One of the things I'm grateful for. And everybody assures me that that floor is not typically that crazy, and I'm like, yeah, but it was crazy while I was here. It's like, do you want me to come back next week and see how it's not crazy? No, it was just, it always makes for a fun night when you have, four patients with dementia and 1 that's schizophrenic. And that's not even why they're in the hospital, but we won't get into all of that. It's just, it was a busy night with lots of alarms. Let's go with that. Bed alarms, IVs, lots of IV replacement because IVs got pulled out. And another thing I'm grateful for is having an IV team that is super stellar at putting in IVs, because that is not one thing I am good at. I did, however, get an NG tube in, like slick as all get out. It's like it was a tag team approach. It wasn't my patient, but, I went in to assist a fellow nurse because that's what I do. And the patient's nurse couldn't get it in because the patient kept kind of jerking away. Another dementia patient. There was a lot of dementia patients last night. And so then I was like, all right, you want me to try once, just because? And she's like, yeah, sure. So the patient was paying attention to the nurse, her nurse, not me. Got that NG tube in? No problem. An NG tube is just basically a tube that goes down the nose. So you can either suction or, put feeding down if you need to. It just goes in the nose and down in the stomach. And I got it in, and the lady looked at me like, where'd you come from? So, anyway, don't typically share work stories, but it was a good night last night. I mean, despite being crazy and lots of alarms. Yeah. So, that's work. We are looking at new contracts again already. There's no rhyme or reason to the places we are picking. Just, we have a certain dollar amount that we look at. My husband and I, it's kind of a joint effort. We've decided we really don't want to go to places like Wyoming or Montana. The far north country where it's like snowing now. And then we, obviously there's a certain amount we need to make to pay the bills, especially when I'm the only income really right now, and especially if we move away. He does work the 1 day a week or more. I mean, if possible. It's just a far drive for him to go to work right now because he's actually working all the way back at home. So, anyway, those, I mean, we just kind of, the three determining factors. Okay, so RNs can work in certain states on certain licenses. Like, we have a compact license right now. I mean, it's kind of like, because I'm a Missouri nurse, I can work in certain states without having to get a new license. And there's like 32-ish states that I can work in. Otherwise, I have to apply for a new license. Like, I did apply for a Massachusetts license, so I have a compact license in Massachusetts. So, anyway, those are my, my three things. Dollar amount, not in the far north, and compact states. So, there was a whole ton of contracts in West Virginia. There was a couple in Arkansas that we were looking at. Trying to think of where else. I think there was one in South Carolina we were looking at. And, it's wild in my mind because here it is, it's the end of November, and my next contract will not start until like the third week of January. So, I mean, but with the holidays and everything, it takes time. So, I'm already thinking about where am I going to be heading next. Away from Missouri. That's where I'm going, away from Missouri. I was really excited about the Arkansas one, just because it would put us closer to my in-laws, so we can kind of see them a little bit more, but also put me in a warmer climate, because it's southwest Arkansas, or south central-ish. I think it was southwest Arkansas. If nothing else, just for the warmer weather. It would put us closer to Louisiana. We could see new states that I haven't been to yet. Alabama, Mississippi, perhaps Florida, So, it was, just new experiences. Was kind of hoping for, South Carolina, because I really kind of wanted to start settling down a little bit and trying to pinpoint a place. But I'm guessing that's not going to happen for a while. Because all the good contracts disappear very quickly. So that's been a lot of my week, is work related and trying to find a new job. And then let's see, craft wise, I finished the peppermint twist last week. Showed you pictures of it last week. My intro card is my work shawl. I probably did about, I want to say 10 rows on it. I didn't get a lunch break my first, let's see, no, I did. Well, okay, so the last day of last week, I didn't get a lunch break. So I didn't get anything done there, but this week I've gotten two lunch breaks. So I do about, depending, 5 to 6 rows each night on my shawl. So it's probably about 10 rows in. I'm going to put my stitch marker in. I found a stitch marker. I was thinking last night, I was like, I need to find a way to measure my progress, so you guys can, kind of know if you're following with my progress on the work shawl. It is what it is. If I get a lunch break, I work on it, and sometimes, I get to watching TV or something, and because there's a TV in the break room, or sometimes I watch YouTube and, whatever. I just don't knit as fast as I normally would, or knit at my, I don't want to say I knit fast, but I would knit slower than my normal pace. So, I mean, there's that. Pardon me, I gotta rub the eyes. I'm just so tired. It seems like since I've been wearing my CPAP, it feels like my face is, like, it feels swollen right here because my mask, I don't know if you can see the little red mark that my mask makes, but it comes here, or kind of here, and it makes my face feel puffy. Trade-offs, it's like, I like to be able to breathe and, wake up feeling rested, So I'll take a puffy face. Another thing I finished this week, my little snowflake. I would have done it in thread. It's supposed to be a Christmas tree ornament. Would have done it in thread, but all of my thread is in storage right now. So I just used some scrap yarn that I had. Mandala something. Aquarius, maybe? No, that's wrong. I don't know. I don't remember the colorway. It was just a little scrap ball. It's got some sparkly in it, and it's pretty. It's for the gentleman who ordered the peppermint twist. I try always to include some little thank you, some little extra thing with things, when people order custom items like that, I try to enclose one more little thing. You know how sometimes people send stitch markers with their orders and stuff? I try to find some little thing to make to go along with what they ordered. Then I've been spinning still. I haven't really spun a lot since I was busy with the peppermint twist. It reminds me of a southwestern sunrise or sunset, more of a sunrise, I think. Kind of reminds me of Maine and the sunrise there. Some of the pretty pictures I got when I was in Maine. And then my other finished item, it's like a neck pillow. Well, it's not really finished quite yet. I mean, the majority of it's finished. But I need to, do the little, I'm going to put a little button here. But as I'm traveling, I found my thread so I could sew on the button. Did not pack any needles, so I've got to get some needles the next time I go to Walmart. The little things you forget, so all of my needles are in storage. And I didn't know quite how to tell my husband where they were at to find them in storage. It's just as easy to go buy another $1 pack of needles at Walmart, or 60. I don't even know how much they are. But, so yeah. I was impressed that I packed some thread. That was great. I have one of those spools of thread. And so the last thing I've been working on, I've been writing another pattern, and so it's coming up, and I'll make a different video, but we're doing a Friendsmas crochet along, I believe is what it's called. I don't know. It's going to have its own video and all of that business, so no quotes on that just yet. Anyway, I've been writing a pattern for this. I'm going to share what I have if anybody's interested, but you can get the details in the other video when I make it. It's kind of a chevron ripple-y type thing, and it's going to be panels. I would have preferred to have done the long, one piece rather than panels, but I don't have any really long needles in the size that I wanted, which is like a 10. I think those are 10s. They're either 9s or 10s. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the yarn for that is mostly Mainstays Walmart yarn. The purple sparkle is Mainstays, and then the white and the black are Mainstays, and then the silver in there was Red Heart Metallic. If you want the specific specs, it was in a couple videos ago when I went and bought yarn. And like I said, I'm making the pattern myself, which I'll happily share. It's not completed yet. I mean, you can get the gist of it, but it's a 2-row repeat. It just doesn't have all the yardages and stuff. And I it's not going to have any like finished sizes or anything like that. I'm just, you know, when I do share it, it's going to be in the video, and I'll tell you how many I cast it on and that kind of stuff. So the directions probably will just be in the video, and then you can make it however big you want to make it. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of been my work. I've got one more neck pillow to make for the gentleman. I need to get that done pretty quick because of their Christmas presents. And well, it's, you know, the Afghan was just a Christmas Afghan, so, you know, now that it's Thanksgiving, it's time to get all of the Christmas stuff out. Now, people, is the appropriate time to get the Christmas stuff out. Don't crowd the holidays. You know, October is for Halloween, Thanksgiving is for November, and then the day after Thanksgiving, then you can put your Christmas trees out till the first of the year. Okay? Just, okay? Don't crowd the holidays. Enjoy each one. How hard is that, folks? I just, makes me so mad. It's like, I'm not one that celebrates the holidays anyway, you know? But it's like, give each one their space. So, what else is going on? Not much. Oh, I got my Ancestry DNA results back. No surprise. I am 53% English from England. And then the rest of it is all like Northwestern Europe. Got some Scottish, got some, you know, this, that, and the other, but I am all right there. Which is not surprising because both sides of my family came from the Northeast, like the New York area, and, you know, a lot of Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, so on and so forth. Lots and lots and lots and lots of, yes. So, you know how people say, well, you know, I'm half Indian and da-da-da-da-da and this and that, you know, and, or I'm quarter, 16th, whatever, Native American. So can I say I'm half English from England? I mean, it's not like one of my parents was, but it's like we're direct descendants. You know, I mean, seriously, direct descendants from England. It's just I'm several generations American. I mean, my family's been in this country since the Mayflower. That's all I got to say on that, folks. I am a Mayflower descendant. No Native American that I could, I mean, not that it's showing, nothing. And it's all right there. So, I was kind of hoping for some wild card. Nah. Nothing. So, even now, Ancestry shows you kind of where you have family members. Nothing spectacular. Most of my family members are in America. I have a few outliers, like a couple in Canada, a couple over in Europe, got a couple in Australia, but I'm as American gets. And, you know, from... So, yeah. Yes, that's really all I have for this video. You're going to see this shirt again, because I'm going to make another video, like right after this, after I figure out what I'm going to talk about on the crochet along. Probably won't post that. I think I will actually make it today, but not set it to come out until like December 1st. Which is only a few days away. I don't know. I need to get with the other people that are doing the make-along and see when they're going to start the make-along. And I'll probably just set it to come out that day. So, it'll be a surprise. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to come out. And it may just come out today. I may just say, me, and put it up today. Or later tonight, or, you know, whatever. So, if you like these videos, please hit the like button, comment down below, share with your friends. I'm getting up there. I'm in the like mid 80s in the subscribers. I'm gaining slowly but surely. And I am grateful. Another thing I'm grateful for is each and every one of you that take the time to watch my videos and comment. You know, it's not necessary, but I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy the interaction with you guys. So, you know, who'd have thought my life is that interesting that people would want to watch me on YouTube? Of course, I watch other YouTubers, so. Anyway, I do sincerely. I am on this day of Thanksgiving. I am very thankful for each and every one of you. And I look forward to meeting more of you in the future. And so I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.